Got another mailbag. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages, but I think this one's got a lot of stuff in it. So I'm going to do a small mailbag, which might be a big mailbag. All right. I already opened this one because I thought it was something else, but it's I think this is 20 more SMD book inserts. I just bought some extras, so in case I needed more. I should be able to fit more in those books. If not, you know, in case I rip them or something like that, or if I want to actually write on them and destroy them, maybe I'll do that with these. They're pretty affordable. So let's start with all the smaller packages, then we'll do this big one last. All right. Tweezers. Oh shoot. I hope it's tweezers because I just ran over it with the razor blade. Oh, these are nice. So you might have seen me use these before. These locking tweezers. I really like them. They're good for holding stuff, especially if you're soldering or you're trying to put a wire on. They're just really cheap and crappy, so I got me some nicer ones. This one is real thick, really strong, and a much better quality. And they're angled too, so you can kind of get a better angle on stuff when there's components already on the board. That's probably all I'm going to use these for, but they're really good if you want to hold something and put it down, or even mount this to a helping hand. These are really nice. I like these. I might get some more varieties of different tips because these are really nice. Quite impressed with them. The edges could use a little smoothing. They're a little sharp. A little sharp on the edges to hold. Maybe I'll put some heat shrink or something on them, or bevel them down, deburr them. All right, next. I don't know what this is. There's a pair of ultrasonic sensors. I don't really have any projects in mind for these. I just thought it'd be useful to have. I thought I'd do some kind of tracking thing. I figured if I had 2 pairs, I could do detection of movement of objects and stuff like that, which direction they're going and stuff like that. So, I thought that'd be fun to play with. I've never played with ultrasonics before. Is TKD B12B462. I don't know what that is. Something flat and large. These packages just don't cut. It's a weird material. What is this? I have no idea what this. So these are dividers, plastic dividers, size A6. Now I don't know if these fit in these books or not, but let's find out. And they kind of look like they do. They're not as, kind of made for planners, I think, so they're not as wide. But let's go ahead and pop some of these out. I think these are supposed to be slotted or not. I'm not sure. I think they're supposed to be slotted so you can just pop them in, but kind of don't like that they didn't cut these properly. Jeez. That's kind of annoying. And I guess you could cut these so you could pop them in and out. but I'm just going to leave them like that. And I guess it's good for stiffening it up. I was hoping maybe they'd be longer so you can use them as tabs. But I don't know. At least I know the sizes now. I know that this size of item, if I'm going to buy anything else, is going to be a little short. I actually want something to be a little longer. But I could tape this, since it's rigid, I could probably stick tabs on here to be able to put tabs in these booklets. For now, I'll just throw these in the front. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but at least I know that that size fits in these binders. It's an A6 size. Now let's see what's in this big package. It says modules, plastic sheet, modules, plastic sheet, plastic sheet. Be careful opening this because it's like a pillow. Alright, I think I bought a bunch of stuff from one seller, so I shipped it all together. Huh. I thought I was ordering a much bigger piece of wire. I guess I didn't read it very well. It was just a tiny little thing. I thought I was buying a big ribbon cable, and it's just a tiny piece. Oh well. Maybe I should pay more attention. Don't look at the pictures, read the description. This is a little, looks like a pressure sensor, maybe a altitude sensor or a barometric pressure sensor, maybe. This is one of those magnets with the holes in it. Yep. Magnet with the holes in it. I thought that'd be interesting to have a magnet you can mount to something. I don't know why I bought this. This is a little, this is a boost. This must be a boost regulator. So maybe 3 volts to, I think this is 1.5 volts to 3 volts, or 3.3 volts. I think this is a boost converter. I'll go ahead and put that back in the bag. Look at these tiny little bags, little druggy bags. I got a bunch of 1 position switches, dip switches. Got this, which is I think this is some kind of MOSFET module. Put that back in the bag too, because maybe I can use these numbers to find out what's what. Got a bag of switches, big switches, panel mount switches. They're clip in, not screw in. I don't know what they're rated at. It says 10 amps, 250 volt AC, KCD1-2. They feel okay. They're not greatest quality, but I think they should be good to use. I wouldn't use them for what they're rated at. I'm probably going to use them for DC and low voltage. And, this thing says BMP 180. It's like a barometric pressure sensor. So the mail just ran late today. So I got 3 more packages. I thought I'd just throw them on this video. Usually the mail runs in the morning, but it ran a little late, so got a little surprise. So let's just go ahead and open these too. Oh, this says plastic sheet. Alright, these are right angle headers. 4-pin right angle headers. I think I got these so I can use them for I2C headers and not have to keep cutting headers for the 4 pins. So I just bought a bunch of these pre-sized, and they're right angle ones. Alright. This one says metal tools. Alright, this is a bunch of colored headers. Looks like 3 packs of maybe 10. Or 12, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I think it's 3 packs of 2 colors of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So it looks like there's 2 of each color. I don't know why they bother putting black in this set. So now I have some cool colored headers. These are just standard headers. Snappable. That'd be pretty cool. This is an induction module. I think this is a RFID kit. Well, that's tough to get into. Look at that, they're well packaged. I'll have to find out who I bought this from, because this is very well packaged. That's everything. This is a RFID kit. It's a really cool kind of kit. It's fairly cheap. Comes with a key fob, a prox card, and just a assembled kit with an onboard antenna. I don't have any specs about this. I don't know what frequency it is. Probably low frequency. It's probably a dedicated microcontroller or chip. It looks to be SPI. So that'll be fun to play with. So that's it. It's a nice little bunch of little parts for some couple projects I can start working on. Not sure what I had in mind for a lot of these, but a lot of stuff to start playing with. So, until next time.